Alright YouTube, back again with another video, and today I just wanted to make a video for people who has never owned a jack or first time buying a jack. Before you use the jack, you have to make sure you bleed the jack first. It is very important because it is a safety concern. It could fail even though it's brand new. If you don't bleed it, you have to make sure it has fluid in it. You have to do this step. I think it's very important. I mean, you could put your life in danger if a jack fails, so you got to make sure it works. And obviously the main thing is you got to make sure it works. So you don't want to go home, use a jack, it don't work, you got to go all the way back to the store. So I personally would do this in the parking lot. So this particular one's Daytona, is a 2-ton. You're gonna need some hydraulic jack oil. It's like $7.99, Harbor Freight, O'Reilly's, whichever. On this particular one, there's 4 bolts I have to take off, and we'll proceed from there. Alright, so after we got the cover plate off, you're going to see right here there is a flathead screw. You're going to want to unwind that, but before anything, you're going to want to put your jack handle on it. So I get your jack handle. Go ahead and stick it, make sure it sits all the way down. You're going to lock it in place. And then I'm going to go ahead and get a flathead, actually, because I don't have a flathead right now. So we got the cap out. From here, you're going to want to turn your jack handle counterclockwise. I would say a couple spins will do. Just like that. You're going to want to put this all the way down. You also want to do this on a level surface. At this point, inspect, see if you have any fluid. I think mine is low, so I'm just going to add a little bit to it. Alright guys, so after I fill it with a decent amount of oil, you don't want to overfill it. You just want to make sure that there is fluid there. And I can clearly see there is fluid right there. Again, don't overfill it. You're going to want to pump your handle 15 to 20 times. You know, all the way up from the position, all the way down. I'll do it 15 times, and you're going to see that air is going to escape from there. I want to keep doing this until your very last, very last pump, and at that point, you should be good to go. Leave the handle all the way down. Pull the fill plug back in and give your jack a try. Alright, so now you got the jack, lead and everything. At this point, what you would have to do is actually give it a try. So to go ahead and turn this handle clockwise until it gets stiff. At that point, the jack should be ready to operate, as you can see. To release it, turn counterclockwise. Just make sure everything is going up and down pretty smoothly. So we're going to try it on my vehicle. Go right under there. Position the jack correctly. Turn it clockwise. Pump up the jack. Now what we're doing at this point is just making sure that the jack can actually lift the car without any sort of problems. So we're gonna go ahead and give it a couple pumps. So tires off the ground. At this point, probably give it about a minute, make sure it holds pressure, and after that, should be good to go. Just a precautionary word or advice before I end this video. Even if you have a good jack, even if your jack is functioning properly, never go under a car without jack stands. That is, you're playing with your life, so never ever go under a vehicle without other support like jack stands. Do not just depend on the jack or the jack stands. Have both, because you're playing with your life there. So